All right, guys, happy new year. Welcome to the first 2021 land shark video. I'm with Brookie.
Hello.
And Ryan.
And Juno Ryan.
Oh yeah, Juno Ryan. Forgot that's my real name.
Yeah, we don't introduce him as Ryan anymore. He's known as Juno Ryan. And you guys can see we all got our waders on. We got some shrimp buckets right here. And we're gonna do a little wade fishing. Off we go. Okay, so you get this little shrimp bucket, you attach it to your waders, and you are a floating live well.
Feel the temperature change from the water touching you, and you're like, oh, is that wet water?
Yeah.
Or is that just the coolness of the water?
Or did I accidentally pee?
I don't know about that, Brooke. If you guys have never worn waders, going in after not wearing them for a long time is quite the sensation. Come right here in the tail. You cast out. Your bobber will sit straight up. Every once in a while, do that, and it'll make that noise, and it'll be straight up. So we got Brookie working the mangroves, I'm working over here, and Ryan's out there trying to find the fish. Because usually trout are schooling fish, so we got all this water, and we got to find the school. Are you kidding me? Do I have a trout? Or do I have a catfish too? As soon as I reeled in, I had something. This is not making much sense. A stingray. Possibly the worst thing to hook while wade fishing. The worst. Look at him. Oh my gosh, look at see his tail and barb, babe? Even a little one like this will get you. I guess he was just sitting there. My bobber wasn't moving at all.
Did you bring pliers?
Hey Ryan, tell me how we managed to catch the only two things that can sting you out here. Okay, see, if I can hold his tail like this, then maybe you can unhook him. What do you think?
No.
No? Okay, hold the here, hold the pliers.
Yeah.
Can you hold this at least? Hold it like that.
Yeah.
Do not let go, because his barb is right there.
You just pull the barb out.
I don't want to. I don't want to mess with them if I don't need to.
Okay.
Got it. Ready? Hold on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
See ya. See?
You feel something like 3 great
I
chilies.
feel good about myself. I let go. I let him go. He's got his barb in there.
You're just a good guy, man.
Yeah, I'm turning a new stone in 2021. We're releasing everything. We started out by releasing 2 fish. First fish of 2021 was a stingray. Just so you guys know.
Oh, mine was a catfish.
You're so cursed.
That's terrible.
Oh, I got something. Please don't be a cat. Diggity dog way out there.
Something stole my shrimp.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Get him, brother.
Don't be a cat, diggity dog.
What is it feeling?
You know, I haven't caught a fish in a whole year. I really wouldn't know. It's a trout. What do you mean, aw?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. It's a nice sized trout too. Hey, the second fish of 2021.
Wow, nice, Vicky.
A nice keeper. Way out there. Okay, I'm gonna need your lovely assistance. Possibly the slimiest, squirmiest fish. Hey, it's my first trout of 2021. Thank you guys for watching. The hair's getting a little crazy these days, boys and girls. 2021. Trying to bring back long-haired Vic. All right, look at that. I'm not gonna say that a stingray was my first fish. We'll say it was a trout. That's probably an 18 3/4, 19-inch trout. And if you guys are in the state of Florida, trout season just opened. Yeah, I think you used to be able to keep 5 per person or 10 per person. Now it's only 2 per person, which is honestly probably good because these guys' numbers have severely dwindled down over the years. Very pretty fish. Okay, there we go. And then you put this part through here, and now he's stuck on there. These are pretty small shrimp, but they'll do. These trout are not very big, so they'll eat them.
That'll do.
So what I do, take the hook. This is a 2.0 beak hook by Mustad. And you guys are gonna find it linked below, as well as this leader right here and the popping cork. Everything you guys see me use in this video, I will have linked below. And you guys can save 20% off the leader and all mustad hooks. So tough line leader, mustad hooks, use my code LANDSHARK, linked below. They also actually make braid as well, which you guys can save 20% off on. Just to give you guys a little perspective, we started way down there by that rock pile, and we worked our shrimp this entire length, so either the fish were not hungry until now, or we finally found them. But we've had some decent action right here. Ryan got 2 cats, a ladyfish, 4 catfish, a ladyfish, and a jack. And the way we work this popping cork is you cast it all the way out, and when you first cast it, I like to let it kind of sit there, not to spook anything, and then I'll just pop it like this. I'll jerk the rod tip, and it makes a good vibration like you have in a topwater lure, and it attracts anything nearby, you know? There it is, there it is, there it is. Oh, it's a trout, isn't it?
Trout or a ladyfish.
Shot right up to the top.
I need to get in this action over here.
You gotta get out of here, Brooke. Oh, dude, it's a nice trout.
Wow.
Kidding me?
Yes. Another keeper. It's another like 19. I got my 2 for the day. I'm done.
Here, head.
All right, second trout skis for me. Trickiest part about landing these fish is landing them. They just do not want to cooperate. You gotta like bear hug them. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, they're so slimy too. Oh man, he swallowed it. He was going nowhere. Mustad down the hatch. He might be over 19 inches, and you can keep 1 per person per day over 19. So this guy will be my big one. Beautiful. How many fangs does this guy have? Another 1 fanger. Do they normally have 2 fangs?
You got some secret sauce over here? Are you putting ProCure on your live shrimp?
I'm doing
Bruh.
something. I can't tell you. It's secret.
No,
hasn't
I
been
think
revealed
it's
yet.
the jig head. The jig head's the only thing, or you're better fishing than me. That could be my.
I think it's that.
No, some have 2 fangs, some have 1 fang.
This guy's got 1.
Yeah, but they use it to just grab their prey.
You guys need to like this video right now so Ryan will catch something other than a catfish. He's struggling with the trout today.
2021's not my year. Maybe 2022 will be my year.
My birthday was actually, what was it, 3 days ago? I'm 29, guys. Your boy's getting old. 1 more year until the big 3-0. Are you still gonna like me when I'm an old man, babe?
Of course.
You're on.
Yep.
Dude,
This feels
on,
small.
Oh.
It's a whittle jack, I think.
It's a whittle.
I love the sound of that bobber moving through the water. Yeah, I called it little jack. Something small.
I guess it's literally on you.
What's it is? What it is? Oh no!
The cat, that's the petitest one yet.
That's how you grab a cat. So these catfish have barbs. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. You gotta either hold them. I think this is the best way to hold them. You gotta hold them tight because they're slimy suckers. So hold them like that, and he can't get you. And you let him go. Look who joined the club.
You know, it was off camera, so like you guys will never know if Victor actually caught it and he's just letting me hold it. But I hope you believe me that I was able to catch a trout. Looking real nice.
Okay, we're gonna start 2021 by helping out the fam too. Juno Ryan has a YouTube channel. It's called Juno Ryan.
Called Juno Ryan. Junoryan.
Even though you're repping another YouTuber's hat, it's okay.
Yeah, you gotta support the fam. What do you mean? I wear Landshark apparel and I wear moving weight hats. Like,
That's true.
Actually, I'm not wearing Landshark apparel right now. Shh.
You guys can find his channel linked below, and then you guys can find Brookie's channel linked below as well.
Thanks, Mike.
You got it.
We'll change the battery.
There's one.
Actually get one
Yeah.
that fast, dude?
Yeah, that fast. Come on, Troutski.
Yeah, to take the foamy.
What are you? Oh no, the wrong species.
Shape.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got one. That ain't no cat,
Oh.
son. That ain't no cat. It's a
Oh.
lady dog.
Yes, it is.
Dude, welcome to the trash life.
I'll tell you what.
Trash life chose us.
That's
Out of-
not a
Oh, that might be a trout.
ladyfish.
Is it?
I think it's a trout. Looked like it.
Man, I can't listen to Ryan. It's a trout. It's a trout. We'd be
Alright,
going hungry if we listened to you.
Brooke, it's time for you to get out there and fish. You're just helping everyone. Brooke's the real MVP.
Oh, one more and we got our
Limit.
Our limit of. This one's barely hooked. So interesting thing, Ryan's got all the big shrimp somehow miraculously got into his bait pen. Trying to sabotage us. We got the little one.
But you guys are the ones catching trout. Brooke just hooked up just like that. Oh.
We didn't do too bad. Brookie ended the day with a solid pompano. Where's this thing? Look at this thing. Stud. Her biggest pompano ever. So Brooke got her PB pompano. Ryan got a trout. We all got at least one trout, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Plenty of catfish, and like I said, you know, we've gone wade fishing so many times, me and Ryan especially, we've gone wade fishing 5 hours in a row without a bite, so sometimes live shrimp's the way to go. I love teaching you guys things, and I like talking at the fillet table, as you guys may have noticed. These are called speckled sea trout or sea trout, but they're not actually trout. They're part of the drum family. So red drum, black drum, croakers, whiting, I believe whiting, they're all in the same family, and I think it's called Sciaenidae. That's a scientific term. I did a bunch of research on this fish because I wanted the focus of this video to be about the worms, which you guys are about to see. This is an 8-inch Dexter flexible fillet, and if you guys are in the market for a fillet knife, you guys can save 20% off all Dexter knives. Use my code LANDSHARK. The first promo for Dexter of 2021. So right here behind the head, down and around there. And I know a lot of people just swipe the sides off of these things, but I don't really like to do that. I feel like you miss too much by doing that. I do it the same way I do any other fish. I take my time. Right here above the rib cage, down over the backbone. And there's also another really funky thing about trout, which I'm going to show you guys, and it's their swim bladders. So beautiful little fillet. And I actually really like eating sea trout. Already I can show you guys that this trout has a worm. There is the first worm that I see. Now here's my little, oh, Brooke found another one. They're scattered across the meat. So here's what you need to know about these worms. These worms actually start out their life cycle in the intestine of a shark. A shark excretes its waste. That gets into the water. Little things like shrimp and copepods and other little animals eat that. Then in turn, little fish will eat that. Then in turn, trout will eat those. And there's this huge cycle. So if you see worms in a trout, it means that at some point in this trout's life, he's made, I guess, indirect contact with the shark, which I think is amazing to see how intertwined everything is. Worms in fish are actually a sign of healthy water quality. These worms thrive in unpolluted, really salty environments. So if you see worms in your trout, chances are you caught it in a good quality body of water.
Would seem the opposite.
It would, wouldn't it? But
like you would think, ew, worms, like this water's gross.
yeah, but it's the exact opposite actually. Starting from the tail to the head, they got pretty thin skin, so definitely take your time as to not go through it. And that's another reason I really like this 8-inch knife and recommend it to a lot of people, because it's the perfect all-around skinning and fillet knife. Look at that. Nothing left on there. And you can definitely eat the skin of the trout. I'm just not going to for today's recipe. Now I'm going to remove the pin bones, go on one side of the bloodline, go on the other side. And actually this is a little bit of rib we got to get rid of. That's a tiny little worm. So number one, everything that I've read online, 100% harmless. So harmless that you can eat it raw. Just like that.
Ew, yeah, you didn't.
Brooke's not getting any kisses tonight. I know that. You're not kissing me, are you?
Ew. Did you swallow it?
Yeah, I swallowed it. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, this guy's full of it. He's just saying stuff on the internet. I'm putting it where my mouth is. So if you guys don't see any uploads in the next 2 weeks, I'm probably not alive from my worm. But no, seriously. These worms, they're not harmful, whether they're eaten raw or whether they are cooked. And once you cook these, I'm telling you, we've eaten them a bunch of times, even in amberjacks. You don't taste them, and you don't even see them after you cook them. Well, you want me to eat that one too?
No, no, no.
If I'm willing to eat it raw at the fillet table, please don't be afraid to eat it actually cooked. You guys have seen we filleted probably over 100 species of fish on this channel. Out of all the fish I filleted, only one fish has this crazy swim bladder. So this white structure right here kind of looks like a worm, but it's not. Most fish have what's known as a swim bladder, which is this thing right here. What a swim bladder does is it regulates a fish's buoyancy, whether it wants to be deep in the water column, shallow in the water column. That's what that does. But check this out. Trout are the only one with a swim bladder that's like a Laffy Taffy-like substance. I mean, it's wild. I've never seen anything like it. Another unique thing about this fish is, since it's part of the drum family, any fisherman out there who's ever caught a red drum or black drum, you guys know that deep croaking sound they make. Trout use it for spawning. It's a mating ritual. And this little muscle right here, when it vibrates, it makes a sound like this, like a ooh, ooh, ooh. Groupers make the same noise. If you guys want to learn more about the whole worm life cycle, I'm going to have some actual scientific articles linked below, because I'm a science nerd. I think that stuff is interesting. I read up on them, so you guys can find that link below. Now, I'll catch you guys in the kitchen and we'll whip these up. I went ahead and for the first time in my adult life bought some pomegranates. These are delicious little cranberry-like fruits. They're pretty tart, they're pretty sour, depending on the ripeness. But we're gonna do a little pomegranate vinaigrette salad with a little chili, coriander, garlic, seared fish. So first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna make a little salad dressing. So we're gonna go in with our pomegranate seeds, and these are not hard, actually pretty soft. You can just eat them straight. That's about 1 cup of pomegranate seeds. I supremed 2 navel oranges, and this is the juice left from 2 oranges. That's gonna sweeten up our dish as well as add some acidity. Olive oil, or you need some type of oil and you need some type of acid. So we're going with orange juice and vinegar for our acid, and then olive oil for the oil. So I'll do about 1/4, maybe 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. Rice vinegar, probably 1/4 cup. 1/3, I want my dressing to be a little savory, so I had some leftover whole milk yogurt. Mustard will help emulsify so that way your oil and vinegar doesn't separate. So I'm doing yellow mustard. You could do spicy, Dijon, whatever you choose. Since pomegranates are not that naturally sweet, you definitely want to add some type of sugar component. I'm going with honey just because honey gives it a good thick consistency, but brown sugar, palm sugar, regular sugar, some good fresh cracked pepper. We're gonna go ahead and give this a mix, taste, and then add things accordingly. Garlic powder, coriander, and some chili powder. Salt and pepper to finish. Hot oil, and then going down with the trout. Bit of high heat sear. We cooked it around 90% on one side. Now we flip. This is just a bunch of cut up romaine mixed in with some spinach. We have some orange supremes, some cucumber, pomegranate, and this salad is coming to life and also coming alive on my floor. It's amazing how something as simple as just thinking about the colors in your dish just makes it just takes it to a whole nother level, you know? I call them Asian croutons. They're little crunchy noodles. You can usually find them in the international section of Publix. Some of these. I wanted to do feta, but this is actually better. This is queso fresco. It's a very mild white Mexican cheese. Pomegranate vinaigrette. Our pan-seared trout going right on top. Oh man, that good crispy exterior. And then this is a little pickled, a quick pickle of red onion and Fresno chili, which is red chili pepper, and a little bit of vinegar, sugar, and water. By quick pickling it, it kind of takes out some of the heat. If you guys like the way this plate looks, please like the video. I put a lot of time and thought into this dish, that's for sure. I think it's gonna come out really good. And guess what? I'm not even thinking about worms right now because it just looks so good.
It's funny because you think, like Victor was like, I'm gonna just make a salad with the trout, and I was like, oh, you know, just some lettuce and some fish, like a simple salad. But you've been in here for quite some time.
Oh yeah?
We're eating lunch at 3 o'clock, so that can just show you how much time and preparation went into the salad.
Wow. No BS, guys. The fish, I haven't even tasted the salad. The fish is incredible. I mean, incredible. When you sear fish on a real high heat and you cook it 90% on one side, the fish just shines no matter what it is. You get that good, crunchy exterior. It seals in all the moisture and it is just delicious. And I'll tell you right now, I don't see a worm. I wouldn't know what a worm is. All I know is I'm eating really good tasting fish.
When he was seasoning it, I could see a lot of worms in these pieces of fish. The dressing's amazing.
You like it?
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like the video, please like the video. It really helps us out as creators. Subscribe if you haven't already. My channel, Brookie's channel, she just hit 200K. Let's get her to 500K this year.
Wow.
Or why not 1 million? We got to aim big. A lot of things to look forward to in 2021. A lot of traveling. I'm wishing all you guys a happy, healthy new year, and we'll catch all you guys in the next one.